Good night. It's Delvin Sadler here. Yeah, man. So today is Tuesday. Yeah, man. Beautiful day Tuesday. The weather is good. Yeah, the rest of the week the weather is gonna be good. So make sure you enjoy the good weather that's ahead. Yeah, man. Straight up. So tonight's show is gonna be a nice show. We're gonna ruffle some feathers tonight. Yeah, we're gonna ruffle up some feathers tonight. We're gonna broaden that thinking cap tonight. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Big up yourself, Karen. Yeah, so we're gonna broaden the thinking caps tonight and think outside of the box. Yeah. So, sometimes in our cultures we tend to be what do you call now? Yeah, man, later. Yeah. Sometimes in our cultures we tend to be a little bit close minded to certain things. And certain aspect of life is that we don't seem to want to be.
Good night.
Yeah, good night, dear. We don't want to be considerate of other people's or spouse feelings when it comes to certain things within the relationship. But tonight, we're gonna broaden our thinking tonight and see the thinking that is out there right now, modern thinking, where now people want to broaden their relationships even further than just two persons in it. They now want to expand to include threesome, sometimes foursome, orgies. Sometimes they even want to have sister wives. Yeah, man, big up yourself, Michelle White. Big up yourself, Michelle Sides. I love your girl, Sydney Baker. Yeah, sometimes they want to broaden the horizon by, having sister wives now, threesomes, orgies. These things have impacts on your relationships, and they could either spice in the relationship, or it could either cause you to have a breakup in the relationship because you now feel like you're incompatible with the spouse that you currently have. So tonight we're gonna have a relationship reasoning when it comes to threesomes. Yeah, but when it comes to threesomes, what your approach should be if you feel that the relationship is getting a little bit dull. It's getting a little bit, what do you call it now? Routine. Want to change things up a bit. Want to now consider a threesome. Tell me about it. Yeah, man. Yeah. What your approach should be when you now want to actually bring this to your spouse. Yeah. And the impact of bringing it to your spouse. Yeah. Straight up. Yeah, so tonight, that is what we're talking about. Relationship reason when it comes to threesomes. Yeah. Yeah, man. Big up yourself, everybody. Sydney, big up yourself, my brother. Yeah, man, straight up. Yeah, man, big up yourself. So tonight, we're actually going to be talking about threesomes. How to make that approach. I just said that, my wife. Big up yourself, girl. Yeah. What kind of dialogue you need to have with your spouse. And most of the time, in the relationship is the man who now wants to venture on that side. Yeah. So yeah, men, this is gonna be mostly for you, but you got women who are actually what do you call now? They want to try something new. They want to try what the experience would be like to be with a girl and stuff like that. And so it's not just one-sided interest, but both. So how do you put this to your spouse, and what could their reaction be, and what are the ramifications of it, and how do you go about lessening that person, the other person's insecurity. So that is the topic tonight. We're going to be discussing relationship reasoning when it comes to threesome. Big up yourself, Shani. Yeah, man, Kizzy, thanks for joining. Unscripted, anything goes. Because you know this is a place where we only talk about real things. Because Delvin is a real man that is talking to real people about real things in everyday life that is real. So tonight, on our show called Unscripted, anything goes. Unscripted, anything goes. Unscripted, anything goes. Yeah, man, our show, my show, and your show. Yes, the success of this show is up to you. Yeah, you are the ones that making it so successful so far. Yeah, man, Shani, straight up. So the realness of the threesome. Yes, threesome realness, straight up. Yeah. So what is a threesome? Yeah. A threesome is the expansion of your current relationship between you and your spouse to now include a third party. Yes. Most of the time the third party is a female. Most of the time it's a female. But the third party can also be a male. Yes. So drum roll. Drum roll. Big up yourself. Big up yourself. Yeah, man, Samantha. Big up yourself. Yeah, man. So, so clearly, these are the things that relationship now has to now consider as a spicing tool within its circumference. Yeah, man. Good night, Yolanda. Yes. So, what happened? So the threesome now, it's now an additional person that comes in now as a third party to actually join you and your spouse in bed. Yes. Yep. Sometimes it can be a positive impact and sometimes it could be negative. However, for it to be a successful thing, there has to be communication. And one person that initiates it must also realize that, yeah, the approach is actually more important than the act itself. Because the approach now set the groundwork to see whether or not this is something that your spouse would be interested in. And if they are interested in, on what terms or conditions that it can be done. Straight up, the threesome could be a great thing in the relationship. However, if not done properly, could be a disaster. Straight up. Yeah, man. Three-way thing. Yeah, man. Me and my wife and another girl. Yes, straight up. Yeah, man, that would be a good thing. That sounds good. Yeah, man. Yeah. It may not be me, my wife, and another girl. It could be me, another guy, and me and another guy and her. Yeah, it could be that too. Yeah, man. Big up yourself, Karen Hamilton. Yeah. So what you must consider is that the person who is going to initiate it, that your fantasies may not be her fantasies. Her fantasies might not be your fantasies. Yeah, it could be, yeah, how is it that if she meets your fantasies, how are you planning to meet her fantasies? So, from the male point of view, the man wants to be with two women. Yeah, yeah. You now have to look at the fact that your wife might say, I also want to experience being with two boys. Yeah, but so man, can you handle that? And could that be the actual trade-off in it? Because we live in a democracy. And in a democracy, yeah, it's not just your way, but it's also the way of your spouse. Yeah, man. Mr. Winston Roberts, big up yourself, my brother, you know. Unscripted Anything goes. Tonight, we're having a relationship reason about threesomes. Yeah, man. So, from a male point of view, if you're planning to actually talk to your wife about a threesome, yeah, make sure that before you even do that, you try to actually make sure that your wife has some familiarity of what a threesome is all about. And you have to set some ground rules and groundwork in place. Yeah, so you can actually know exactly whether or not your wife would be interested in it. Yeah. Yeah, man. Good afternoon. Yeah, man. Javon Smith. Yeah. For example, yeah. Threesome is something that is seen as a real dirty, nasty kind of thing, you know. Yeah, everybody all over each other and all of these things. So you need to make sure that, you know, yeah, let me see what Shani has to say first. A woman allowing another woman to be with her man is the same as a man accepting and seeing another man with her. Yeah, I mean, I fully agree with you, Shani. If you can say, if your wife or woman can say, yeah, man, I'll allow you to have a threesome with another woman, then what's good for the goose must also be good for the gander. So if the woman says, now I want to actually experience what it would be like with two men, yeah. Yeah, you don't do it. Yeah, you have to know, be prepared in yourself as the man to say, yeah, I would go through it to get what I want. Yeah, or you better just say, you know what, let's forget about it. Yeah, but I don't know. It may sound nice, but it may be awkward to see a person you love be intimate with another person. Yeah, and that is what we're trying to get at here tonight. Yeah, and that's where we're trying to get at here tonight. How comfortable would you be to see your spouse with another person? Yeah, yeah. Some man don't want to see another man hammering his wife or having his girlfriend. Yeah, just the thought of it alone. Yeah, yeah. It's just uncomfortable. The thought of it alone is uncomfortable. Yeah. So, you know, if the woman now has bisexual tendency or bi-curious tendency now, then it would be more easy to deal with. But if she does not, yeah, you're having a uphill battle right from the start. Yeah, man, what you say, Abdija, no? Yeah, man, you have a uphill battle to climb right from the start. Yeah. But you got to communicate with your spouse. Yeah, you have to communicate with your spouse. And let's say you don't know whether or not your spouse will go through this. Then, you know, you try and watch porn. Yeah, suggest watching porn. And you try to watch as much threesome porn with her as possible. Especially the side that you want to convince her to go with. Yeah. Like two women, and see what she said. Oh wow, the two girls are getting on nicely, man. Oh God, look at them enjoying themselves. Oh God, yeah. Yeah, my diamond glass. Big up yourself, my girl. Yeah. So you got to actually sell her on the idea that, yeah, what she sees in the porn could be something that could be pleasurable and desirable to her. Yeah, man. Big up yourself, Diamond Glass. Yeah, man. A long time I don't see you still, but yeah, we're here, you know. We're having a relationship reasoning about threesomes tonight. Yeah. Convincing your spouse. Yeah. Convincing your spouse to actually, yeah, join you in a threesome. Yeah. So you need to have watch porns that you know, depict what you're trying to accomplish here. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, and then you try to put it out to her that, you know what? Yeah. Yeah, man. Selassie Punch, big up yourself. Yeah. A lot of married couples are swinging, and relationship is great. Communication, boundaries, trust, etc. You're right about that, Karen. A lot of people now are turning to that alternate sexual lifestyle. Yeah, with the swinging thing. Yeah, so it's good, but you must have the partner who who is on the same wavelength as you where that is concerned. It is not a good idea. You know, Shani? Oh yes. It's not a good idea. No? Why it's not a good idea? Come, Shani, come and may have a little reason. Come on the camera. You have a small little reason. Hopefully you're right. Look what Shani have to say. Come on the camera, Shani. Let's have swinging is different. It's it's different. Yeah. It's alone. Yeah. Yeah. You're switching partner. Sometimes just swinging happen where everybody is in the same room at the same time. Sometimes it happens where you trade partners for the night. That's the swinging. Yeah. Yeah, man. Or sometimes it happens where you're all four of you are there, but only three of you decide to take part. Or sometimes it happens where your wife is just having that swinging thing with the man's wife, and both men are watching. Yeah, there's different aspect to the swinging. Good night, Debbie. How you doing? Tonight we're having a relationship reason. Shani not come out, so yeah. Oh, you kind of can. Oh, yeah, man. Big up yourself, girl. Big up yourself, man. How you doing, my girl? Yeah, man.
Hi.
Yeah. Yeah, man. So tonight, nice to see you, man. Yeah, I like the fact that you taking part in the conversation. I like your arguments. So, what do you think of this swinging thing now? You think it's a good idea? Or you think it's a bad? Not swinging. This threesome thing. Is it a good idea for couples to engage in it, or is it a bad idea? What's your opinion?
Oh, my sister's watching. This is my first live video.
For
Hi.
real? Yeah, man. Big up. Say hi to her.
Yeah.
Say hi to your sister, man.
Hi, Kristen.
Yeah.
Yeah, she doesn't know you're my friend's dad.
No? Yeah. You think?
No.
So
I'm listening. I personally think that if two people, on my own opinion, I think that if two people have that idea, it's an idea, but at the end of the day, I don't think that it's a good thing.
No. And you're thinking of the consequences of doing it.
Not only the consequences, but it's kind of like fulfilling a fantasy. In a way, maybe a man has a fantasy, or because I know there's no way probably a man would like to invite another man, right? Like it doesn't make sense. Most of the time they want two women to be involved with each other and doing their little thing, and
of course it's
get involved in there. Then you have one guy, make sure everybody is nice and clean and whatever, right? Yeah. They want to have some fun and experience, but at the end of the day, when you're in that situation, maybe, and you're going to look at your partner and be like, oh no, right? Yeah. Maybe they're going to regret it. And
jealousy too.
It's kind of like cheating in a way, because like you're breaking like that bond of, like to me, if my partner wanted to be with somebody else, then I would probably rather him do it discreetly or get his fantasy fulfilled another way than, I don't know.
So you couldn't look at your partner actually being touched by another woman?
No.
That will just destroy you. Yeah.
Not destroy me. I just think that it would be a bad idea.
So you feel that she might pleasure him better than you?
No.
Or you just feel that it's not something that should be done, period?
No.
No?
I know, like, there's somebody that made a comment about swinger comments. I don't know where it was.
Yeah, I saw it. The person
up there, there's a lot of couples, but it's kind of like you and your wife, and you have a friend, and then you take that friend, you switch husband for wife and wife for husband, and you do it in your own room. Like, they're in different rooms. They're not together in the same room.
Sometimes
so it's not the same thing. You don't actually have to.
Yeah, sometimes it's done.
They don't have to actually. I don't know how it's done, but they don't actually have to watch it. When you're when you're intimate and
I've seen it.
and you're, oh, you've seen it.
Yeah, man, it's wonderful.
So maybe you've
Yeah,
done it, but
I mean, my wife didn't want to go through it, so we watch. But we've seen it done. Yeah, man, big up yourself, Paul. Yeah, so we've seen it done. It's a swingers club, really, where everybody is there. So it was something that was done
mhm,
in the open, and you can watch if you want, or you can actually participate if you want.
just to see
So
how it's done.
yeah, or you can actually link up with somebody outside of that environment, another couple outside of that environment, and do it the way you want to. They're exchanging a spouse, or you can actually do it all together in the same room in a different location, or right in front of everybody that is there. Yeah, you know. So yeah, so that is the swinging, but the actual threesome itself, yeah, that now it takes guts, especially if the woman is not bisexual. If the woman is bisexual,
I've actually joked about it, to be quite honest. I've
what's that?
joked about it.
You joked about
I've
it.
made jokes about it. Like, and just like to see like the psych in somebody's face, like,
Yeah,
whew, like, it might be a good idea.
of course it would be.
But but at the end of the day, it's just like,
No,
I don't know. I guess it would like you know,
so you couldn't go through with it.
I think it may be easier if you, I think it might be easier if,
Yeah.
I don't even know.
Yeah. But look at
I
Diamond
guess you'd
Glass.
have to be comfortable.
Yeah, Diamond Glass is saying
You'd
that.
have to be comfortable with the person. It would also depend on the person. Like would want somebody that you maybe trust and don't think they're going to try to steal your man, or,
Yeah, damn right.
think that they can continue something after whatever the arrangement is that you agreed to.
Yeah, because the problem
Try to
occurs
like
most of
backdoor
the
you.
time in this where, yeah, they go behind your back, and you don't want that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So
I think it would
Diamond
have
Glass
to be
is saying
somebody that.
something. Yeah. Hold on for a second. Diamond Glass is saying, I've watched, but I didn't take part. It was just my fantasy to watch my man. Yeah, that's all. So she brought somebody else in to have sex with her man, and she watched because she wanted to see what it's like or get a kick out of it. So yeah,
Or
some people do that too.
maybe some women just decide that they would rather give their husband or their spouse the opportunity to be with another woman rather than have to go and do it behind her back and cheat, because sometimes men, they might have a fantasy, or we're creatures that we are attracted to other people. Maybe it would just be a more honest way to do that. I don't know.
In these modern
Give them the
times, you
freedom
can
to do what
actually,
they want.
people are more open-minded. In this modern time, people are more open-minded to actually, be a little bit more creative in their relationship. Since as the man wants to, from time to time, to have sex with another woman, the woman give the okay to do that, but it must be
Maybe
controlled
she's
by her.
fulfilling his fantasy, right?
Yeah. So in your world, it's a no-no. And why would it be a no-no for you? Is it because you just morally it's just not right for you, or?
I would say no.
It's not morally.
I don't think so.
You just feel that a relationship should be between the man and the woman alone, and you should be good enough.
I just think that, like, okay, you're married, I'm not married, but I just think when you make a vow to somebody to love them and love them unconditionally, if you all of a sudden set your standard lower and you want it to be more like the temptations that come with sex and other things, maybe people could have afterthoughts, like maybe this person doesn't value me as much as I thought they did, or they don't cherish me, my body.
Yeah. So
I don't know.
Would you admit that sometimes sex lives can become boring or routine, and some people might consider this as a way to spice things up rather than to just stay in the boring situation?
Well, I guess it would depend on their partner if it's boring, right?
Right, because what happened is that let's
People
say
watch porn. Some people don't watch porn. Some people they go to a strip club. Other people don't go to a strip club. Some people base their Christianity and other factors off of the fact of fornication and sex before marriage and all of this stuff. So when you make a marital commitment to somebody, I think that somebody that's very strict on who they want to be and how they treat their partner would be devoted to just one person. So it would be a little bit different. You'd have to, like you said, have a more open mind and be more millennial type 2018 than 1969, right?
right. So my point that I'm trying to make here is that dialogue is important when you choose your spouse or your partner, because one person could be more open-minded than the other person. Say, for example, you were with a man before. You're with a man currently, and before he had threesomes before in the past, and it was a good thing for him. But he loves you and wants to be with you, and he thinks that the fact that things are not so spicy in the bedroom, this is a way that he can now introduce you to it, and hopefully you would agree that this could spice up the relationship. With all things considered, you would probably say, "Have you done it before?" And he says, "Yes."
No, I would say no. And I would tell him that if
You
he,
still say no.
anyways, I would probably be a little sassy and tell him that I'm not one of his little girls that he had for his time. And if he wants to go and be still frisky on the road, then
Yeah.
he's still not done fun, clearly.
Yeah, so what you're saying is that
That's
you and
my
him
opinion,
may
though.
not be compatible then.
No, we might be compatible, but if he wants to be with other people, then he needs to do that. And then,
Yeah. So there's other ways that you can actually spice up the relationship, not necessarily in a threesome environment, right? So you'll be
yeah,
open to
that's
listen to other ways that you can actually spice up the thing or come up with new ideas.
because at the end of the day, like I said, I personally could
Mm-hmm.
not watch the person that I truly love
Yeah,
be with another lady, share that love, or even his body.
especially right, watching her bum bouncing on that thing, and it looks so good, and you said,
Yeah,
"What? Why are you enjoying it? You should be enjoying
yeah,
me." Yeah.
yeah.
So before even considering it, yeah, the groundworks have to be done first to check out whether or not your
Like I said,
spouse
I've
be open
talked
to it.
about it, I've teased about it, and it's funny to watch people's excitement. Like,
Of
is she
course.
serious?
Oh wow. Oh God.
But it's like, do you really want to do that?
Oh
And then you're
yes,
like,
yes.
no.
Yeah. I think every man would want to do that. You
I agree.
you agree
And I
with
think
that?
that's why,
Yeah. Let's see what Diamond Glass has to say. Yeah. Well, in instance, um, okay, everybody's typing now. Well, in instant, he would be forcing something upon me that I don't want to be a part of. Not everybody wants to do threesome, and that's a very valid point, Diamond Glass. Not everybody would want to do it. It's not for everybody. Let's put it out there. That kind of lifestyle is not for everybody. So you have to make sure that you check with your spouse communication wise, to see how far they're
you
willing to
even
go.
said it.
Go ahead.
You said it to yourself earlier that if it was the same situation, two guys like to have
Yes.
one guy who likes to have two girls so that they can do their little thing and he can get his little fantasy. But when it comes to a man watching, like you said, no man wants to really think about his woman with another man. And like you said, maybe we'll just cancel the whole event if I have to go through with because
Yeah.
it's true. No man would want to have another man because, like you said, there's nothing a man can do to another man. They're not going to
Mhm.
touch each other. A man wants to see two women touch each other.
Of course, that's wonderful. Of course, it's beautiful. It's the best thing. It's nothing like watching two women going at it. Oh God, it's great. Yeah, it's great. It's great. So yeah, so that would be the trigger point in the man, the actual excitement that it brings to him. But for the woman, if she's not bisexual, this would be an
I think if a
uncomfortable thing for
couple,
her.
wants to do this, maybe for like a birthday or you know, like do something very, very special, or not special. Let's just say off the
A
wall that
one-off, a one-off.
you
They
know,
had
like, you
corporate
know,
drinks and yeah,
yeah, and
let's
and
try
and
this.
you decide, okay, I want to do this, I want to try it out. I think it's important for the people to pick somebody, do it like discreetly,
Yeah.
and like I said, make sure people's is clean, but they don't have any involvement in your relationship. They don't know your boyfriend. They don't know your husband. They'd have to be like from the other side of the world or something. They're gonna fly you in for one day because there's
Yeah.
no way you're coming back to that house again.
Yeah, there's no way coming that close again. Yeah. In my opinion,
Yeah.
yeah, big up yourself, Sheldon. Big up yourself, Beverly. Big up yourself, Carol Clemenson, you know? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Tonight we're talking about a relationship reasoning with regards to threesomes. How is it that, yeah, man, big up yourself, D-Mac. Yeah, we're talking about relationship
I've
reasoning.
got people on here from my friends, my family, my high school.
Yeah.
Yes, we have 7 viewers now.
Yeah, I mean, this is your first time doing it, and you're doing great, you know?
Yes, my first life.
Yeah, man, Jacinta. Yes, Jacinta. Yeah, it's good to get
But
other.
I think at the end of the day, if a woman really loves and respects her man, and she knows that her man truly does love her and is serious about her, then I think that both people, as a mature adult, I mean, everybody's sexual preference, I'm whispering, it's different, but I think that you can make a little bit of sacrifice, like you said, maybe experience things, go outside of your shell a little bit, but it doesn't mean you have to do it every weekend, or like I
No,
said, maybe like your 30th birthday or something, and you want to,
yeah, yeah.
you know,
You know that your man wants this, and you just pick the right opportunity to surprise
yeah,
with it. Yeah, you know.
maybe do something
Yeah,
special. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Like you know, like you could like for the men, then you could say, "Oh God, you know, I just want to see how you would react to another woman touching you. Oh God, that would be great." Oh wow, you would love that. A man touching you at the same time as a woman, your world will be rocked. Oh God, that's so wonderful. Yeah,
Hi, Darcy.
yeah,
My best friend. Say hi. She's Jamaican too. She's gonna,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, man. That would be great. Yeah, that would be great. You know, there's nothing like watching another woman touching another woman.
Well, I don't know about that, but
You know, you don't know about that. No,
I
yeah,
don't know about that one.
but I mean, if you watch the porns,
Hi, Darcy.
yeah, you can if you if you watch the porns,
I'm gonna pick her, Melvin, or whatever, Delvin,
yeah.
Darcy. That's who I pick.
Darcy. Oh, that's the one you would pick. Oh wow.
That's my best friend.
Yeah, yeah. If you watch a porn,
It's a joke.
yeah, if you watch a porn, you see that the woman them react better to each other than they actually react to the man. To me, that's what I
I
find.
don't watch that.
Yeah, a lot more intimacy is involved. Huh? Yeah,
I
man.
don't watch that.
Oh, Darcy, big up yourself, Darcy. Thanks for joining. Unscripted, anything goes. This is the show where we talk about real things that affect real people in real life. So, yeah, there's nothing that is taboo here. Everyone has the right to speak. Delvin is a freak. Yeah, I'm a freak,
I love you
100%.
too,
I'm
Darcy.
proud. Yeah, yeah, I'm a proud freak. Yeah. Yeah. She said she love you too. Yeah. Thanks for joining, Frank.
No,
Yeah.
no,
So,
no. I never changed my tune. I'm sticking to what I say.
yeah,
I'm giving an example of how a woman could change her mind from her morals and her upbringing and what she
on
believes
a
in,
one-off
how her
situation.
relationship should be set, and how she could make a possible exception for her boyfriend or her husband. It doesn't mean that she would want that type of lifestyle.
Yeah. So she's making a compromise, a one-off
Hi,
compromise.
Petra.
You're
Yeah.
saying instead of being fully
Yeah,
closed-minded.
compromising because
Yeah, which is a good
maybe.
thing. Compromising is good. Yeah, especially
But
if
that
that's
means she's putting
something that
her needs before her own.
she's
As
putting
always,
her.
women usually do put their own before their men. Like, you know, or I mean, sorry, women oftentimes try to put their man's needs, you know,
Yeah,
try to please their man, right?
right. I don't think I could personally invite another man into my bed with my wife. yeah, it would be a difficult task.
And I told you that in the beginning, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
And
yeah,
it's the
yeah.
same thing for a person that you love. You truly cannot. It would hurt you after, even the trauma, like the flashbacks,
Yeah,
like you
yeah,
said of the bouncing thing.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Just imagine that,
Yeah, yeah,
you know.
yeah, yeah. No, this is what.
And then you're like, what did I do?
Yeah, I know I'm a
And
heterosexual.
honestly, it might cause controversy because you might be like,
Yeah.
well, why don't you do that with me, or why don't you look that happy with you when you're with me, or
Mm-hmm.
get lost,
Yeah. It's just the
you
fact
know.
that.
Could just sabotage the relationship. So
Yeah. It's just the fact that I probably. I mean, I don't want a man accidentally touch me. You know what I mean? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't want a man accidental. I'd have to live with that sight in my head for
but
the
it
rest
would
of.
be okay if both of the girls have their hands on you, right?
Oh God, that would be wonderful. Of course, I'm in heaven. Oh God.
Anyway, maybe you should get another viewer to have a turn on your screen, huh?
Okay, all right, all right. Take care of yourself, okay? And thanks for joining, Shani. I really appreciate that, okay?
All right.
All
Have a
right, bye
good
bye.
day.
Yeah, bye bye. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, man. So Shani had some very good point there. He might get so excited. No, no, I wouldn't get excited about that. No, no, no. I'm a pro heterosexual, man. I love girls. I'll whole heap of them one time would be nice. A whole room of them. That would be nice. Yeah, yeah. So it's hard to see that my wife would be needing another man other than what I bring. It's not impossible to believe it, but it's hard to see it. Yeah, it's very difficult. Then you start to question yourself just like the woman would. Why am I not enough, for what is it that I'm not doing? The more the merrier, the more woman the better. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But I can see why a woman would want to have another woman join in a threesome. Yeah. Because the same way I know I love women, it's the same way I can understand a woman would actually want to be with a woman. Yeah, yeah. Alicia Johnson, yeah, big up yourself. Yes, the same way I would feel that, the excitement that I have about a woman, that a woman would have about another woman. Yeah, yeah, that's how I would go through it in my head. So the excitement of seeing a woman touching my wife, the same way I would touch her even better. I mean, I think she would more enjoy that. But with the rough, crusty of hands of another man, I don't think she would enjoy that. Yeah, yeah, mine is good enough. Yeah, that is just outright nasty. Yeah, yeah, but another woman would actually make it. Yeah, yeah, that's another thing. I'm not bisexual, so it isn't exciting for me, and I may not be a boring threesome mate. Yeah, no, you wouldn't be boring. If you're gonna do it, you're gonna go all hands on deck. Really, I don't have 1 ounce of feeling towards it. Yeah, so diamond glass, that's something that you wouldn't do. Oh, diamond glass, how you doing? Yeah, man. I never see you up on the camera right now. You're okay to come on the camera. If you want to come on the camera, let's have a little dialogue. Diamond Glass and I. Small little dialogue. Because her thing is totally opposite than Shani. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, but let's see what Diamond Glass has to say. If Diamond Glass accept, then we'll talk. If not, then no. Deidre, would that be a nice person to talk to? Because Deidre seem like say she's a rebel. Me said, no, 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 no. Yeah, but let's see. Oh, no, Diamond Glass not coming on. Sorry. Yeah, let's see what. Oh, DJ, put on your camera and come. You and Delvin. DJ, let's you and Delvin have a little dialogue. Yeah, good evening, Debbie. Yeah, how you doing, my girl? Yeah, man. Threesome we're talking about tonight. How you feel about that, Debbie? Yeah, decorate yourself proper. If you're not decorate up, and come on the camera. Let's have a conversation, cause yeah, you'd be a very good person to talk about this. Yeah, yeah, man. Let's maybe have a dialogue on this tree something. Yeah, sick your stomach right away. Eh? Yeah. Yeah, all right, all right, all right, DJ. Next time. Yeah. Yeah, so if you want to put this to your spouse, make sure that you prepare your spouse before you even ask a question. You know what I mean? Watch the porns and all of these things. Get their input of what they feel of this alternative lifestyle before you even decide that you want to put it to them. Yeah, man. So, yeah, you actually say you see them in the porn and you ask them, how do you feel about them doing that? Yeah, the woman she looks excited about it. Yeah, do you think that you're capable of doing something like that? Yeah, no threesome. What? Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, would you have a threesome, two guy? Yeah, man. Yeah. We just talked about that a while ago. Yeah, yeah. I don't. I think men are ugly. Men are like they're just they shouldn't even be on earth. I should be the only man on earth with every woman on the earth with just me alone. Yeah, that's how I feel. Mm. That is how I feel. I don't see nothing attractive about men. Yeah, but I know women are the jewels of life. Yeah, they're the best thing that God has ever created if you believe in God. Yeah, they're the best thing that is on the face of the world. Woman. Yeah. So I can understand, yeah, a woman would be attracted to another woman. And I know how a woman would make me feel. And I know how a woman, if they're able to make me feel this way, I think that they would even make a woman feel even better. Yeah. Yeah, man, I think they would even make a woman feel better. Yeah, that would be a perfect storm. Yeah, perfect storm. So, yeah, man, big up yourself, that's right. Yeah, we're talking a threesome reason tonight. Threesome reasoning. Yeah, so that is how I feel. So the threesome with two women to me would be the perfect storm. However, the additional man, what is he going to do now? He's not going to touch me. Hell no, that's not going to happen. No, 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 no. So the only thing that okay is yeah, he's gonna tongue game my wife now. Yeah, that is okay. I don't have a problem with that. Yeah, he's gonna put his thing up inside of her. Well, that I might have a problem with. Yeah, that I might have a problem with. Yeah, maybe outside of me seeing it, it will be okay. But with me watching him doing that, no, he might put it on better on my wife than me. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, you have to be prepared to say, yeah, yeah, he's doing it better than you. She's responding to him better than you. Can you now go to that extreme, to that extent to accept that? Yeah. Well, well, maybe. But I don't want him and accidentally touch me. No, no, no. That will be out of bounds. That will be out of bounds. Yeah, that is like, yeah, that is an act of war. You know? So, yeah, so that is the risk that you would take if you actually have the two men thing. But the two women thing, that would be nice. Hmm. But it would be nice if your wife has like a what do you call it now, bi-curious mentality, or she's bisexual. Then it would be a lot more easier to do. Yeah, straight up. Yeah, man. It means you have a serious problem then. Yeah, that's why I'm telling you. Like, it's not for everybody. It is not for everybody. So you have to now talk to your spouse to find out that whether or not you guys are in line with the same goals of it. Because if you're not, then don't bother go through it. No, because then the same thing that you expect for yourself, she wants for herself too. And if you're not prepared to actually, do unto others, then you might as well not do it alone. You might as well not go through it. Yeah, man. But for some women, we no difference than man feeling for man, the heterosexual, and we don't feel for woman the same way. You don't, yeah. Like you go to a club now and you see a woman dancing with a woman, that is okay. But if you go to a club now, it can't, yeah, unless it's a gay club, and I never been to one of those. Yeah, and you see two men dancing with each other. Yeah, that is kind of like, yeah, the mind is not prepared to accept that. Hmm. The mind is not prepared to accept that. Nothing is wrong with them dancing with each other, but it's very uncomfortable. Yeah, yeah, it's very uncomfortable. It's the same way, if you invite another man in your bed. Yeah, it's very hard to accept that. But another woman, yeah, man, you'll be in heaven because it seems more right. Yeah, man, big man thing, bro. No, 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 bro. It's my wife. Bring that. Yeah, that's a divorce thing. If your wife bring that, it's a divorce thing. Well, I mean, yeah, it's not for everybody, Desrai. I fully agree with you. It's not for everyone, you know? It's not for everybody. Yeah, it's not for everybody. That's why you have to have dialogue. You have to have dialogue. Because if I'm doing threesome, the man have to do everything with me. What does that mean? So what is the other woman's there is there for? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. So you would put up ground rules as to what you guys follow. Yeah. He can touch you or she can touch you, but he cannot touch her. Maybe that's what you're trying to say. Yeah, yeah. She can touch you and he can touch you, but he cannot touch her. So therefore she's there for you, not for him. Yeah, well I guess that can work if you agree to it. Yeah, yeah. But clearly you have to have dialogue where that is concerned. And you would want to see your wife sucking on a next man's private, but you would love to see her eating yeah, yeah, yeah. Yo, DJ asked the tough questions, man. Let me see. Okay, let me put it this way then. Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, yeah, yeah. From my point of view, no. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, you're right, DJ. It's a very uncomfortable thing in the mind to even think of from a male's point of view. You see what I mean? But for the woman, no, it's a little bit more acceptable thought wise for the woman to have the woman do that to her and to do that to me. Yeah, 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 yeah. I don't think the mind of the man has evolved to that extent yet. At least not mine. Maybe when I'm dead and gone, then that that is possible. But I don't think the mind of men has evolved to accept that, unless they are bisexual. Yeah, yeah. Delvin is fully straight. Yeah, yeah. Delvin is fully straight. I don't reach that point in my evolution. Yeah. If a woman wants to lose her man, she should have at least Debbie. Yeah, yeah. I've seen enough, Maury. Jerry Springer show outcome. It's never good. Yeah. Sometimes it good. Sometimes you see, if both minds are on the same wavelength, then it is good. Alright, I'm gonna share with you a little story, okay? Yeah, this is not a threesome situation. It's a swinging situation. I remember when I was living alone, right? And then this lady contacted me on Facebook through not Facebook, what do you call it now? Yahoo Messenger, through a site that I was on. Yeah, one of those. Yeah, one of those site that you booty call site. Yeah. So she got permission from her man to actually have sex with me. Yeah, right? But I never knew that she got permission from him. That was her husband. I never knew that. So they had a open marriage, just as Debbie would put it. Yeah, so they were open swingers, both of them. However, however, she and I never made plans to actually hook up and have sex yet. But one night, her man came on the computer and said, "This is blah blah blah, her name, husband," and he said to me that, "Is she there with you?" And I said to him, "I'm not your wife, keep her." And he says, "Oh, don't worry about it, man. She told me everything about you, and I gave her permission to actually do it." I said, uh-huh. Yeah. But is she there with you? I said, call your wife because she's not here with me. And then he says, oh, well, she went behind my back with somebody else then. And then I guess that now becomes offensive to him because she now gone out of the boundaries to which they set. You see? So it's actually, some people are open to this environment and acceptable to it as long as it operates within the boundaries that they set. So sometimes it's not a disastrous thing. Sometimes it's very good for them because they both agree to it. But if you do not, if you are not on the same wavelength on it, and decide to like go and do it as a result of trying to please the next person, it could become disastrous. You're right about that. Like I say, she has to be from other side of the world. Amen. Just like that, I say we make vows to love one another, and that's it. Well, yeah, Debbie is a one woman, one man person. Debbie is a monogamous one person thing, you know. That's her thing. Yeah, man. Yeah, Debbie. Yeah. That's how she deal with her thing. So I know what her answer would be before that. You know. Let me see what Debbie, you all right to come on the camp? Yeah, come on the camp, Debbie. It's a long time you haven't come on the camp. People them don't know you, and you don't know that you're a star already. So let me see if Debbie is ready, available to come on. Yeah. Mm. Debbie has her fans around here. Yeah, Debbie has her fans around here. Yeah. You know what people ask me about Debbie? Yeah, well, a lot of people ask me about Debbie. Debbie famous around here, just like Delvin. She's not coming on, yeah. Yeah, so Debbie, it'd be nice to come on. Let the people them see you. Yeah, man. Oh, you're watching Roseanne? What's going on, Debbie? Come on. Come on, cut off Roseanne and come here. Your fans are wait. What's wrong with you, girl? Yeah. Yeah, so back to what I was saying now. So you make sure that your spouse has the mindset to actually accept that alternative lifestyle. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, okay, Debbie, you see that the fans want to hear you. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, you make sure that your spouse has that mindset to accept that alternative lifestyle because if they don't, then it could quite possibly be disastrous. Yeah. And if let's say you bring it to her now after you find out that, yeah, in the porn she's comfortable with it now, and you suggest that, maybe just to spice up things in the relationship, let's consider a threesome. You must assure her that, um, in spite of everything, that you love her, and this is just for spice purposes. It has nothing to do with her performance or love. Yeah, man. You can call me Debbie. Yeah, man, Debbie. Yeah. Her name is Debbie. Yeah. Yeah, Shadi. Her name is Debbie. It's alright. Yeah. Debbie, come on the camera and I'm warm to you. Yeah. So, anyways, so you must assure that, it's only for spice purposes, and the threesome would be a good idea. And if you talk to her and she's receptive to it, just leave her and let her think about it. Yeah, man, just leave her and let her think about it. Yeah, you state what it is about and she accepts it and she's saying, okay, let me think about it. Don't be rushing to her every second and say, oh, have you thought about it? What do you think? No, you leave her, let her be comfortable in her mind to accept it. And if she comes back and says, yes, I am considering it, then you must also listen to her parameters to which she will do it. If she will do it, with who? Don't suggest her friend. Okay, your friend. You see that friend you have over there? Don't suggest that. Mm-mm. Let her be the one to suggest whom she's comfortable in doing this with. Yeah, and where she would do it. Yeah, let her the one decide that. And once she decide that the person that she would do it with, then it has to be on her terms and conditions. Yeah, straight up. She will tell you that, well, we're gonna do this. Yeah, good evening, Andrea. Yeah, we're talking about threesomes tonight. We're having a relationship reasoning about threesomes. Yes, yes. Yeah, we're having about about threesomes. Put on your camera and make me talk, Andrea, if you have it there. Yeah, yeah. So you must let her decide whether or not, yeah, the person she's comfortable with, and where she would be comfortable doing it, and what she's okay in doing. Like, she may not want to go down on the girl, but she's okay in watching you go down on the girl, right? She may not want the girl to touch her, but she's okay with the girl touching you. Yeah, you have to know, select somebody now who is, if she finds somebody, or or wants to be the person to find that person, you give her that elasticity to do that. Or both of you might decide that you might go on a site, you might go on, yeah, see a friend, or a friend that she's suggesting asking, then you go ahead and do that. And when you find a friend, make sure that they're clean. Or when you find someone on the site, make sure that they're clean. You go through the disease questioning that we talked about before. Yeah, when last you've been to the doctor, have you been tested for all the diseases, and are you clean, and all of those things. So you interview the prospective person to make sure that they're clean for you, and use condoms. Use condoms. Yeah, use condoms. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. 'Cause it could be disastrous if a pregnancy come out of it. Or disease. Yeah, no, use condoms. Yeah. Yeah, but would you go down on a next woman in front of your wife? Um, After you do all of the questioning and the clean testing and all of these things, yeah, I mean, yeah, obviously that's why you do the threesome. Yeah, that's why you do. It's a threesome here we're talking about. Yeah, everybody all over each other. Yeah, unless the parameter is set that she's not allowing you to do that, and you have to respect. If she doesn't want you to do that, then you don't do it. But if she says it's okay for you to do that, damn right, dive in at first. Yeah, straight in. Yeah, man. She might enjoy watching you doing that. It might turns her on to see that. Yeah, yeah, man. As long as she gives you the go ahead to go ahead, dive in head first, straight up. Yeah, man. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. But she has to be secured in herself to actually allow you to do this. And if she is, enjoy it. And you must assure that nothing will go beyond that. Yeah. Yeah, nothing will go. Yo, this is Delvin. Yeah. Threesome is nice. Yeah, it's nice. Yeah. Yeah, you must assure that nothing will go beyond the threesome. It's just the act. The body is a vessel, it can be used. You wash it and you turn it down and it's ready to go again. So you must realize once the act is done, then you go back to living your life the way it is. Yeah, you're right. Threesome is nice. Very nice. Yeah, man, Andrea. Big up yourself, girl. Yeah, man. And you did say the other day, Andrea, that a lot of people in Jamaica now want threesomes. I never thought that I would ever hear about that now. Yeah, everybody around down threesome in Jamaica now. Yeah, man, Debbie. Yeah, man, Debbie. All right, come on, Debbie. Let me hear what Debbie have to say. Yeah, yeah, man. Yeah. My wife is in the room, eh? Yeah, she just died. She said, please say no. Yeah. But if my wife would have given me the permission to say we're gonna do the threesomes, then she must know what threesomes is all about because we watch a lot of porn. Yeah. So she must expect me to go down on this woman to go down on me. Yeah, see Andrea there. Bring her on the camera. Yeah, Debbie. Oh, Debbie's connecting right now. Debbie's gonna come on. Let's see if Debbie's gonna come on. Yeah, let's wait and see if it connects with Debbie. Mm. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Okay. Approve. Okay, let me cancel this one and bring her on again. Okay. Approve, Debbie. There you go. All right. All right. Yeah, man. Big up yourself, my girl. Yeah. Not the going down. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, big up yourself, Debbie. Where I said.
See, I don't think that this is. I don't think I'm on the right show because this is not my forte, not my thing. You
No,
know,
no, I
for
know, I know. Yeah, it's
this is
downhill.
a
It's a down. It's a top down.
taboo for
Yeah,
me. Taboo. Andrew is gross. It's
yeah, it's
gross.
gross.
So
Yeah, it's gross.
I don't know what you want me to
Yeah.
say. Like this is my thing. This is not my forte. So
So you wouldn't allow your man to actually bring another woman in a bed and you guys partake, or you wouldn't sit down and watch your man having sex with another woman.
not even in my mind. What?
Yeah.
Not even.
Not even in your
Remember
mind,
when?
eh? Whoa,
Remember?
no.
Remember what I told you from the jump?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
When I to be with someone, it has to be somebody that thinks like me, wants the things that I want. So
Right.
I wouldn't. 5 years down the line, 10 years down the line, he's not gonna come and ask me, "Oh, baby, you want to have a threesome?"
Right.
Because we're on the same wavelength. So
Right, right, right. Because you're not watching porn to be exposed to these things. So
I could watch. I could
watch.
watch it.
So you'd watch a threesome porn.
No.
Eh, eh?
None.
Yeah,
I don't watch it.
You don't watch
I
any
don't watch
porn.
it. No.
No.
Hi, Clifton. You be at work. What are you doing tuning in on? Up, 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 up.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But yeah,
So you don't watch a threesome porn.
I don't watch any porno.
No, no. All right. So that's what I'm saying. So you wouldn't sit down with your man and watch porn, Daddy.
If that's what he wanted to do, yes.
Yeah. All right. So let's say it's a threesome porn, Daddy. Eh?
What? What?
Yeah, let's say the porn is a threesome porn. You couldn't sit down and watch a threesome porn with your man.
If that's what he wanted to do, and
Yeah,
was
yeah,
making, yeah, but
all right. Let's say he's getting excited about the threesome porn. Oh God, I love the way she touches her. I love the way how she's going down her on her. Don't you see how it looks and make her feel good? What would you say then now?
Where's the dislike button? No.
No. No. No, 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 no. No. So therefore you cut off the threesome porn right away. Yeah, it's doing damage to his mind.
I wouldn't turn it off.
No.
But I wouldn't get all excited because those things don't do anything for me. I need the
No,
real
but he's
life.
getting excited about it. He's the one who's getting excited about it, you know, Daddy, not you.
But then I benefit then.
Oh,
Just
yeah,
me.
Yeah. Right. So he's thinking in his head, oh God, you see what it does to her when the girl is touching her? Oh God. Oh, that would be so nice to see my wife go through that feeling, Debbie. What if he's saying that?
I don't know. I'll cross that bridge when I get there. Right?
Yeah. So what he's thinking of is that you would benefit from all of that, not necessarily him, and the excitement of him seeing you benefiting from him. He gets a high and a turn on from it, seeing you happy.
I'm not going to benefit.
Yeah, but that's what the porn does. The porn, no, increase your imagination to think that the pleasures that goes with it now, that you now want to experience that or see it. in this case be done to you, Debbie?
It's not my thing.
No, it's not
I'm
for
the
you.
wrong on tonight. It's not my I can't talk like how I want to talk because I'm not knowledgeable about this and I don't want to be. I have absolutely no
Oh, you don't want
interest.
to be
So
done.
you stop doing it. She needs to stop doing it. Everybody needs to stop monogamous. One on one. That's it. That's all.
One
That's
on
my
one, eh?
pre.
All right. One more question for you, Debbie. One more question. One more
Sure.
question. All right. Let's say you
Sure.
watch a porn. Let's say you watch a porn, you and the man, right? Because you'd watch a porn, you know. You know, in the porn, they tend to do fellatio and cunnilingus. You know what those things are? That's
What?
go down and eat. Fellatio and cunnilingus. Cunnilingus is when the man
Bow.
go down on the woman. Fellatio is when the woman goes down on the man. So let's say they're participating in that. Would you actually sit and watch that?
No. You see, a lot of times, listen, a
No.
lot of times I forwards from WhatsApp, the
You
little
fast forward.
two. You see, when I
Yeah.
see that, instant delete. I can wanna I wanna gag. I have a weak stomach, eh? Weak.
Oh yeah. Weak. Yeah. So you'd fast forward
Yeah.
that part. What about if
I watch.
he's no let's say he's getting excited about seeing that now.
You now get excited. I said, lock that off, babes. Lock it up. The truth.
Like it, huh? No. So basically, you'll be telling him what he should get excited about. Then. He should get excited about you. That's what you're saying.
Just me. Just me.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Nobody
Yeah.
else.
So you shouldn't even.
Not stars. Not Beyonce. Not the neighbor.
No.
Just
No. Just you. Yeah. Of course. And you're a pretty girl and all of that, So
I
yeah,
want to
you should be
star.
enjoying.
In this relationship, I'm the star. I'm the only
Of course,
star.
rightfully so.
All
Rightfully
right.
so. Rightfully so. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Big up yourself, Debbie. You want to send out
Go
some shout
now.
outs to your friend? Send up some shout outs before you go, man, to the fans and your friends and everybody, man.
Hi, Tella.
Yeah,
I need to get off. Bring me back
right,
when you're
later.
having a conversation, an intellectual topic, and I have enough to say. But you see this? I'm dumb to it.
You're dumb to it. Yeah, man, it's wonderful. All right, later, Debbie. Yeah, man. That's a great Debbie, That's a great Debbie. Yeah, man. She's a fan favorite around here. You love her. Yeah. Okay. She, like me, when I watch porn with good girls, loyalty is royalty. So, Shani, you don't watch porn either, eh? You don't watch porn. Yeah, I try to watch porn every day. Mm-hmm. Keisha Walters, big up yourself. Thanks for joining Unscripted Anything Goes. Yeah, man, I try to watch porn every day. It's wonderful. Oh, God, it's great. All right. Yeah, let's see what this right have to say. Big brother. Yeah, man. All right. Yeah, oh, God, it's a story. You're right. That's right. That's a situation you will never have to have control of. Yeah. Everybody run it down. That's no means you should be a part of it. When I follow the crowd, some things like this you shouldn't expose your good relationship to. We have to be careful of what we entertain in our lives. That one, Debro, straight. Yeah, man, you're right about that. That's right. That's why you got to know your partner, and you got to have dialogue with your partner constantly too. Yeah, because we're human beings of change. We are constantly changing as human beings. So the spouse that you may have married 15 years ago is not necessarily the spouse that you have today. Both of you have gone through a lot of changes, and in every aspect of life you have changed, including sexually. So one of you might now become more open to things, while the other has maintained, yeah, the status quo. Yeah, but you still need to dialogue amongst each other to see whether or not you're still in line, yeah, with each other and has the same goals for the relationship as before. Because those goals could change and you find that your spouse is now cheating on you now because your mind is now not open-minded as their minds are. So it now create problems within the relationship where the next person now walk out, yeah, and cheat to get what they want, the sexual desire or fulfillment that they're looking for. Yeah, man, big up yourself, Veronica. Yeah, man, I love your girl. Yeah, man, I love you. Yeah, man, I respect that woman very much. Thanks for joining Unscripted Anything Goes. Tonight we're talking about a relationship reasoning about threesomes. Yeah, man. So let's see what Andrea had to say earlier. Yeah, man. Yeah, let's see what Andrea had to say earlier. Andrea is a little bit more truth, like open-minded to this. Threesome is nice. That's the truth. Yeah, man. Of course, it's nice. It's beautiful. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. You see what I mean? So if you're a woman that is interested in other women, then it will be great because then you don't have any barriers that could actually block you from enjoying the fulfillment of another woman touching you or seeing your man being touched by another woman. That might probably turn you on. Yeah. Yeah, man. Big up yourself, Melissa, my girl. Tonight we're having a relationship reasoning about threesomes. Yeah, after 20 years of marriage, my spouse should not be coming to me with the come eat me talk. Ah, yeah, man, James Walker, big up yourself. Yeah, you be too greedy. uh, you don't like to share. You don't like to share your man. Ah, okay. So you want it all for yourself. Yeah, so threesome would not be something for you then, Melissa. Yeah, it wouldn't be for you, something for you. Um, yeah, and you don't have interest in women, so it's not something that you would entertain. However, you got to make sure that your spouse don't have those desires as well, and continuously and don't have those desires. You know, yeah, threesomes are not only two women and one man. It could be two men and one woman. Yeah, we talked about that, Diamond Jacks. You got if you expect as a man that your woman might be receptive to the fact that she'll allow a woman to now come in and share the bed with her to please you. Yeah, you got to be open-minded enough as a man to expect that your wife should say now it is now a fantasy of mine to have two men in the bed. Yeah, yeah, two men in the bed. So, are you open-minded enough as a man to accept that and to want to give that to her? Yeah, you have to do unto others as you have done unto yourself. So therefore, if you expect her to fulfill those desires for you, then you should be able to say, I'll do that for you too. That is the hard part that men can't deal with. You know? Yeah, two swords in one bed. two swords. Two swords in one bed. Yeah, that is the hard part. Yeah. Yeah, that is the hard part. Yeah. Yeah, most men are not prepared to cross that line. So if you come across that environment where your wife is now that is her trump card to you, that means don't even entertain it. Yeah, walk away from it. Yeah, walk away from it. Walk away from it. Don't even bother entertain it. Yeah, that means you're saying no. Yeah, unless you're prepared to give me what I want, you're not getting what you need. Simple as that. Yeah, or change your wife, change your girl, get a new girl. One that is bisexual and that is on the same wavelength as you. Yeah, it's not as dangerous as men think. Oh yeah. Well, I mean, from a woman, it's more comfortable, for a woman to touch another woman, or because women are naturally, instinctively admirers of other women. So that's why it's okay for a woman to wind up on another woman in a dance. But you won't see two men winding up on winding up on each other in a dance unless it's a gay club. Yeah. So, that's not natural for men to accept that in their head. Yeah. Oh, I'm wrong? Oh, well, tell me about it now. Let me bring on Diamond Jacks. Come on, Diamond, make we hear what you have to say. Let's see what Diamond have to say. Try and accept that, Diamond. Hopefully you're in a good position where you can actually talk. Yeah, man, you always come in the room. Let's see if you can have a little dialogue tonight. No, no, Diamond. Dimmy. No, Dimmy, you're not coming on, Dimmy? No? Okay, alright, yeah. I mean, listen, that's something that I've never done before. Yeah, I've never been in a bed with another man naked. Yeah, for me, yeah, I don't even want to even think of that feeling. Yeah, that would be very uncomfortable for me. On the other hand, you know, with two women in the same bed, yeah, man, that would be great for me. Yeah, so different people, different stroke for different folks, but it's not for me. Yeah, a threesome between two men, a woman, does not need to be interactive. Yeah, but the other man don't know that. Yeah, that's the problem, How do you do it now without touching the other person? Or the other person don't touch you? That is kind of hard, though. Yeah, that would be kind of hard, Yeah. Well, it's a lot of fun. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it could be a lot of fun for those people who have actually done it, but to cross that barrier in your mind mentally, yeah, yeah, I don't want no man touching me. Yeah, I don't want that. Yeah, especially if I'm naked. Worse, I don't want that. Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, and normally, if you have, all right, let's put it this way now. If you have like two men in the bed now with two swords, yeah, yeah, both of them is gonna penetrate the woman. I guess I would say one in the rectum and one in the vagina. Well, that no. No, sir. My thing not gonna touch his thing. No. That's not going to happen. No, that's disgusting. No, it's not gonna happen like that. No. Yeah. So if that's not the case, then why is the need for the two two swords? One is important. One alone can do the job. But I can understand that the need for another vagina. Yeah. Because there wouldn't be another vagina there, but there's already a sword there. Yeah, no, there's other ways. Oh, there's other ways? So then we come and use my imagination. Or one in the mouth and one in the vagina. I would assume that's what you mean. Yeah, I would assume that's what you mean. Yeah. Um, yeah, I guess that can work, but it can work. Not for me though. Yeah, not for me. Not for me. Yeah. So you got to be receptive to the fact that, not everything is for everybody, like Debbie says. And yeah. Yeah. Not for everybody. And but if it's not for you, then maybe it's not for her either. So it's best if you're gonna have that barrier to cross, then you just wipe it out. Or change the spouse if you're a man and get a bisexual girl that is going to desire girl. Yeah, man. Yeah, man, Asheen, big up yourself. You're coming in late tonight, Asheen. Where have you been? We're having a nice conversation. This is your kind of conversation. We're talking about threesomes here. Threesome reasoning tonight. Yeah. Yeah, man. So yeah. Yeah, so it's something that you must dialogue with your spouse and find out if they are actually compatible with you where that is concerned. And if the woman decide that she wants to do it, don't rush her. Leave her alone. Let her think about it. and tell you of the terms and conditions to which that she would do it. Yeah, man. And if she decided that she's gonna do it, then she's gonna decide where she's gonna do it, when she's gonna do it. Yeah, man. Straight up. Yeah. And then when you do it, if you do decide to do it, ask her what she's comfortable with, not that what she's comfortable doing and what you are allowed to do or not do, and then decide whether or not it's okay. And if it is, then you move along with it. Yeah, but don't be suggesting her friend. Yeah, yeah, because now she might think that you are now actually, prepositioning her friend, or a friend is prepositioning you, which could cause a rift between her and the friend. Yeah, don't do that. Yeah, no, don't do that. No, 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 no. Leave her to make the suggestion as to whom she thinks is the right person. Yeah, straight up. And when you guys decide on the right person, make sure that they're clean. Make sure that they've gone to the doctor, get tested, up to date on their medical situation, and use condoms. Use condoms. Yeah, man. And it could come back that she says, I've thought about it. Yeah, I've discussed, I thought about it. I thought about every aspect of it. And I decide that I don't want to do it. Yeah, if she says no, then you let the nay be nay. Don't be bugging her and saying to her like, please think about it again. No, 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 no. Let the nay be nay. She says no, then you move on. If you're one of those men who have done it in the past and you want to relive the past, and you find yourself that you're incomplete without it, then you might be with the wrong spouse. So maybe you want to look at moving on and find another spouse that is more compatible with you sexually where those things are concerned. But if you decide that she's the one for you, yeah, man, love her with your heart, mind, and soul and body, and think of that spice that you thought that it could be. Yeah, let it go and try other things that could spice up your relationship. Like get into sex toys, plays, and all of these things. Yeah, man, buy some more dildos and, female vagina. Fake female vagina. Yeah, you buy some of those. Yeah. Or try to do some more freaky things with her, Yeah, instead of just focusing on just the pleasure of the vagina or the penis, start thinking about tossing salads and all of these things. Yeah, that could be another option. Get some handcuff and chains and all these things. Whips. Yeah, whips. Yeah. All those things you can now include to change it now. Role playing and all of these things. Instead of just focusing on the threesomes now, you occupy your mind with other things that could now spice up the relationship. Yeah, man. Straight up. Yeah, man. So you got to now conform your relationship to what both of you feel comfortable in doing, and constantly assure each other that you love each other. And once you do that, yeah, you can have a healthy relationship with or without the threesome, regardless. And remember that if it's a fantasy, some fantasies are just supposed to remain as fantasy. Yeah, if it's just a fantasy, a threesome, your mind can always be renewed by that fantasy, and it remains a fantasy. It doesn't have to be the fantasy has to come through. Some things are just better left in fantasy world. Yeah. You bring it up, it didn't work, let it stay in fantasy world. Yeah, it's okay, right where it is. And continue to love each other the way you're supposed to love each other. Yeah, man. Yeah, man, we've been here like an hour and a half now. Anybody else have anything to add to it or wants to ask any question where that is concerned? Yeah, man. Yeah, man, what I think. threesome, the evolution of mankind, the evolution of relationships. Yeah, now people are running down threesomes. Yeah, it's always a good thing, but the consequences of doing it could be far worse, you know? But dialogue in your relationship, in your marriages, and see if it's something that would actually, you know, benefit your relationship. It could. It could. For most men, they would like it. But the consequences that your wife, you know, get affected by it, can she actually deal with that? Yeah. Or the jealousy of it, or the fact that you feel that you might go behind her back to actually pursue this other woman. Those are the things that could lead to relationship failures. A relationship that was so strong now becomes so weak, or struggling, or become a divorce as a result of it. You have to be mindful of all aspects of it. Yeah, constant dialogue. Constant dialogue, you know what I mean? Yeah, man. Anybody have any more questions or anything they want to talk about before we wrap up the show tonight? It was a good show, I thought, you know? Yeah, man, good participation, good typing. Yeah, man, it was pretty good, you know? So we don't have anything else to say. So remember, embrace conservative values. And because we don't have badges nor guns and we're taxpayers, we must always support the police. Until tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow. Tomorrow night, 8 o'clock. Delvin Sadler say, I love you. I love you. I love you. Please share the video. Mwah. Mwah.